Adrian Walker of the Boston Globe reports that the Boston Red Sox will air an anti-racism public service announcement at Fenway Park before their game on September 28. This is part of a large campaign backed by the Sox, the Boston Bruins, Boston Celtics, New England Patriots and New England Revolution, featuring athletes calling on fans to take a stand against racism and hate speech at sports venues. This comes in the wake of a group of protesters hanging an anti-racism banner in Fenway Park last week, which, in turn, came a few months after Adam Jones, like many visiting players of color before him, claimed that racial epithets were hurled at him by fans in the Fenway bleachers. Red Sox CEO Sam Kennedy tells the Globe that the Jones incident is what inspired the PSA campaign. When the incidents in May occurred, one of the first things we recognized was sports teams are high profile, and we have the opportunity to help lead a high-level discussion around this, he said. We wanted to take the lead in taking a stand against racism. Follow @CraigCalcaterra. The Tigers have been terrible, and they embarked on a rebuild this summer, shipping off Justin Verlander and multiple other players. Miguel Cabrera is hurt and may never be his old mid-level self. It is, without a doubt, that the Tigers and their fans are about to begin a new chapter in the franchise's history. Such new chapters usually involve new managers. Fourth-year manager Brad Ausmus is still at the helm, and the Tigers have made no public statement about his future. Ausmus, however, is a lame duck, with his contract ending a week from Sunday. He is also no fool. He seems to know very well that he's not going to be around next year. From Katie Strang of The Athletic, Brad Ausmus made a joke about next year's manager just now. Asked if he felt his fate has been determined, he said he thinks so. Katie Strang @KatieEdgeStrang, September 20, 2017. Further on Ausmus' comments, he was asked whether he felt anything that happens in next few weeks will impact decision. He seemed doubtful. Katie Strang @KatieEdgeStrang, September 20, 2017. Ausmus put an end to the line of questioning when asked whether he'd like to know decision and whether he'd want to come back. Katie Strang @KatieEdgeStrang, September 20, 2017. Ausmus, of course, has been on the hot seat several times. When Detroit exercised his option for this year, their refusal to extend it sent a pretty clear signal. If this is the end of the road in Detroit for baseball's most handsome manager, it will end with him having missed the playoffs in 3 of his 4 seasons at the helm of a star-studded team that was expected to win now, as they say. Yes, there were a lot of issues with the Tigers. Their bullpen has always been a problem, and the brass made a lot of questionable choices in signings and trades over the past few years, but there is no escaping the fact that Ausmus's Tigers underachieved. Follow @CraigCalcaterra. Marco Estrada and the Blue Jays have agreed to a 1-year, $13 million extension with the Blue Jays, reports John Morosi of MLB.com. Last night Morosi reported that the sides were near a deal. This extension is, functionally, like adding a year on to his old deal, which paid him $26 million for the 201,617 seasons. As Bill noted last night, while the 34-year-old right-hander has a subpar 4.84 ERA on the season, he has a solid 17,067 KBB ratio in 176.2 innings this year, and has improved in the second half. Follow @CraigCalcaterra.